Alright, let's get this in. I think Dead has the top score on here. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's always harder on these older tables for me to trap it. Let's see, get in there. No, missed that. And this, with the two flippers on the left here, it's real easy to call the scissor, and not that scissoring, but if to go in between these two flippers here, that is something that has plagued people since the beginning of time, or at least the beginning of flipper pinball. And see, that kind of, for me, that kind of leads me to make really foolish choices when it comes to using that side. So, oof. Okay, got that one target down. Get a couple scores in, and then kind of go for a, you know, challenge. Ooh. So if this E-ring that I added from a joystick, which is much fatter, if this pops off at some way, then that is the end of the stream. Next week, I will be streaming on Fridays as well. I will be streaming my A to Z NES. Somebody who grew up with the NES, loved the NES, but those games are so fucking hard. So I'm excited to continue that. I have a really cool new setup that I'm excited to show everybody. Also get some really get the arcade styles as well, because I'll also be streaming arcade games. Okay, got that. Ah, here we go. Look at that. A trap up top. Let's go for that 5X, or let's not. Oh, there we go. Got the 5X. And then right into that. You can't do better than, I mean, you can do better than that. But that was perfect. Huh, what happened there? Tilt? Huh. Not sure why it did that. You know, there's like a lot of hard coding of keys on all these different programs, so it's really hard with the Stream Deck to create any hotkeys that doesn't do something on some table. Like it's like Alt and the number 7, and it did something where it froze it up, so I now can't use that to make a clip. And of course, it was when I was doing really well, because that's the only time that things break. Haven't got any of those targets on the left yet. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. There's one. There's 2 times. Jimmy 2 times! Is that from Goodfellas, I think? Ooh. Oh! Not the best. All right. Let's see if we can get to 100,000. One more of those. Hey, how's it going, Dad? Not get those targets. Okay, did get that. And that should give me a good bonus if it lands in there. How's all the teeth stuff doing? Does that get more used to it? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there it is. That's the scissoring I was talking about. Oh, nice. Oh. Just not comfortable. Oh, I got over 100. No, you don't. Ah. Oh, I thought that was gonna be on the out lane, but it was not. Doing a lot of nothing. Alright, there's that 3 times. I got that done again. Ah! Almost 200,000. Yeah, I mean, that's probably why a lot of people do the implants. I mean, it's more expensive, but they function much more like real teeth. So I think it's probably easier for people to adapt. I mean, if you would have got them maybe 15, 20 years ago, maybe it would have the time to adapt to it. But yeah, when you get older, you don't have the patience, to sit and wait for, and maybe you never will. So. All right, 198,000. I'm not going to remember that. Let's take a picture of that score. On there. Was able to also finally get to play the Dune table. I played it quite a few times, but I still don't have a verdict on what I think of it yet. I had a couple good games early on, and then just was really struggling with the shots. That is always me, but not quite sure. And then I did play the Jersey Jack Harry Potter. There's a lot of cool things on that table, but again, that's a table you got to sit down and play because there's just so much going on. And again, like at first I was like, ugh, why is everybody like this? But I played it a couple more times and I'm like, all right, maybe it'll grow on me. I can see some potential, some fun there. So it's just at our local bar, it's always loud and there's just people drunk, so it's not the best place to be, learning a new table. But I did get there early, so yeah, well, I guess that's why the old adage, you get what you pay for, usually rings true. Let's see if I could get to 250,000 is what I was going to say. Ooh, that was a save right there. Okay, there we go. It's a nice little into that scoop. There it is, and I knew it was gonna happen. The scissor. Ah, that's not a bad little bonus right there. See if we can get it to land in that scoop again. All right, we got the 3 times. Ooh. Just still, I'm not comfortable with this left side. Like, just hitting the flipper quickly is about all. Yeah, overall, I didn't do that great the other day. at the tables, but that's just the way it goes sometimes when you're learning. You know, there's no consistency. But I did join my first league, so me and Kim will be starting that on September 16th. So that'll be fun because you get to play against people of all skill levels. There it is. Look at that. That's a bonus. I got an extra ball from that. But I'll be able to play against people of different skill levels and see what other people do on tables and get to meet some people and get to play some pinball. So we'll be doing that starting on the 16th. Oh, and look at what I did with my last ball. All right, let's do another one of these. Soon we'll be heading over to Viking. Apparently a table I played, but I don't remember. That is this week's challenge. Oh, there it is. There's 3 times. Ah. See, it's almost better to kind of let it bounce so you don't have to... Oh, there it was. Yeah, these older tables are pretty tough, but they're great warm-up tables because it's really easy to see the shots. And the lights, the way that they're set up, it's like, look, you can spell out globe, and then lighting globe when it's lit lights this special here. So there's not very many rules, so it's more just focusing on getting your shots down. With newer style tables, there's a lot of them have complex rules and a lot of different shots. So it's good to kind of warm up with this and then go on to, you know, something that's a little bit more complex. Although I think Viking's also an older table. Trying to get all those targets down. Woo. Oh! So, I would assume that it's these targets here on the left side with their heads. Let's see. Yeah, it's not the scoop. Oh, no, it is the scoop. So, yeah, it's that scoop right there, because it just gave me a letter. Also, on the bottom of the play field, there's also numbers right down here. So as you go up, I'm not sure exactly what it is that you do, but it's going up different thousands, and this is probably your bonus at the end. This right here is a diverter, so that can, if it's up, the ball, if it's on this out lane, is just going to drain. But if it's like it is now, it'll push it back into this right flipper. Nope. I get a lot of time during the work week, to be honest, to have videos on YouTube playing because I don't always have to listen to the audio of what I'm doing. So my personal computer is literally right in the same spot as my work computer. So I just will put on something and I'll watch somebody play or discuss like the rules. And I'm not like 100% paying attention to it because obviously I'm working, but that stuff instills in your brain just being around it and hearing it. At least that's my thought. I'm not able to. I have not gotten the all the targets down, and then it goes into that saucer up above. I'm really gonna focus on that. No. And generally, I've gotten much better about nudging. I mean, I was nudging like crazy at the bar, but I was getting tilts too, because each table, the setting is different, the feel of the nudge is different. So I was tilting out because I was going way too hard on someone. But that's how you find out. Oh, look at that! Ain't that a bitch? Absolutely. Ah. Ah. No! And hitting these targets down does not carry over between balls. It pops back up each ball. So you got to get it down all in one turn. Oh! There we go. Oh! Paid for missing that. There we go. That took out a bunch of those targets. So there's only one more left. Ah. Oh! Should be a decent bonus, though. But the spelling of globe does transfer between balls. So there's globe. See, that gave, look how much bonus that gave me for spelling it. Oh. That's that. All right, one more before we move on to Viking. Oh, there's no credits. My last chance to get these drop targets. No! I had 3 of them down. I only needed to hit down 1 more and then hit it into that. But I had 3 times bonus, so it gave me a fat bonus. Alright, got the 2 times. Three times. Oh, there it is. No. Last ball on last turn. Nope.